So it's a new day to get some more work done on the barn conversion. We're turning this small room right here into a usable functional space and just trying to make it really cool. So right now I'm working on insulation. I'm going to be doing a little more of that work today. Yesterday actually we got this wall finished with the pink insulation, purple, pink, and now we're going to turn onto another wall, probably this wall. Yeah, let's start here, just doing this one. So let me clean up, get this stuff off the wall, we'll get started. Today's going to be a pretty easy project, I think. So now I think the first thing I got to do is frame out this window. So basically, since we're going to be insulating the wall, we need something to come up to so that we don't have insulation exposed around the window frame, and it'll be easier to attach things here. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that. I'll figure it out. We're going to be actually using a 2-inch insulation today, so I'm going to build this out 2 inches around the window. Okay, that looks good. I guess I'll just insulate this wall now and then see how it goes. Okay guys, so here's the new insulation I'm using. Previously I used this pink stuff, 1.5 inch thickness, R7.5. Thickness doesn't really matter out here. I don't care how thick or thin it is. I just want it to be the most R value for a reasonable cost because I'm trying to keep the cost down. So when I was at the store, I was looking at that stuff, and the pink stuff costs around $27 a sheet. It's pretty pricey. So after looking down the aisle, I found this stuff, which is a different type of foam board insulation. This is more styrofoam. It's just a white styrofoam center. It's got this labeling on the outside, but the back side is, you can see, silver foil. Now this is 2 inches thick, so it's thicker than the other one, but it's an R7.8, so it's actually a little bit better, just a hair better than the pink stuff. The reason I got it is because it's only $17 per sheet for us right now. Prices could fluctuate. So it's about $10 less per sheet, $9 to $10 less, and giving me the same R value. So I'm going to save money and use that on the rest of the room. I used the pink over here just because I had it left over from the ceiling, the roof. Now, other than that, I'm not sure the big difference between the pink and the white. The white is, like I said, conventional styrofoam. It's a little more delicate feeling. You can squish it easier. And it's probably more susceptible to water getting into it, though I still don't think it's going to be a problem either way. Okay, that backlight from the window made the camera black out, but I got it up. It looks really good. And now I'm putting the foil side in. Some of you guys might say that's wrong. I don't know. It could be right, it could be wrong. Here's my reasoning for that. The foil, it looks a lot cooler facing in. And the outside never really gets that hot and the barn doesn't get a lot of direct sun. So I'm not trying to radiate heat out. I'm trying to keep the heat in. It's mostly to keep this place warm in the winter. My idea is that if I have the foil facing inward, maybe it'll help radiate the inward heat back inside. No idea. One of our viewers gave us the idea of sticking all the scraps behind the wall. It's actually a really good idea. We don't have to put it in a landfill. We don't have to fill up garbage bags. And it won't hurt anything to just stick it in there behind the insulation. So that's a good way to get rid of it and get it off the floor. Project is coming out good. You saw we got that first piece up. We got these two over here looking awesome. So now I'm going to work on this section right here. This is the wall I want to get done today. That's perfect. I'll patch it in at the end if I have any leftovers. I'll see what I have first. You know, since this is going pretty well, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this wall too. That one's staircases. You guys might see goes up, what, 1.5 inches there, like that. And that's actually because this whole wall slopes downward this way. So the floor is high here and it goes down. And they built the barn kind of sagging, or it settled over time. So since the wall goes at an angle, that's all I could really do. Now this wall is the last wall that I got to do besides this little area over here. So I don't think I'm going to do it today, even though this is going really well and I probably could get it done. I'm going to wait because I'm cold. It's a super cold day today. And I'm just happy with the progress we made as it is. So I'm going to call it quits, go in, warm up, see what's going on. I think there is one more job though I want to get done before I go in just yet. I just thought of this. I picked a door handle up for this door back here. So let's get it installed. I have a deadbolt on here already. I actually had it left over from a set for the other barn doors. I just stuck it on there. I got it all done. I put my strike plate on there. Let me get this extension cord out of the way and see how this goes. That's nice. Finally, a door that shuts and latches. I need to put the deadbolt strike plate on there, but it's so good to get that done. Okay, so like I said, I got to do right here and above the door. We got a little bit of gap right here I got to fill in, but we got that done. This wall is all done. This wall is almost done. Just those two little gaps we got to fill in over here. See if we can get that. That part is done. And then we got the last wall right here we got to cover. So that's it, not too much to share today. We did get some more work done in the barn, so I'm always happy about that. And it was just a really cold day, so we didn't do too much. I did try something though tonight, which was, let me tell some backstory first. We drank almond milk or nut milks, a variety of nut milks, but mostly almond milk because I don't really like dairy. I try to avoid dairy products. It just doesn't agree with me. I don't like how it tastes. I think it's gross. So everybody else, you like milk.
I like the almond milk better.
Do you?
Yeah.
So we just drink nut milks, and we always buy it from the store, and sometimes it's really hard finding a good nut milk from the store because a lot of them have additives in them, and they're kind of fake, and stuff that we don't prefer to drink, and the really good ones are hard to find or expensive. So anyway, I've been wanting to make my own nut milk at home for a long time. I know it's super easy, I just haven't had the tools or the oomph to make it happen.
Yeah.
I finally did it. I finally said I'm going to make my own nut milk at home so I don't have to keep running to the store and buying the milk that I don't really care for. So I tried it today. What I did was first I bought a blender, not today, previously, and I got a nice blender which I'm happy with. Maybe I'll share that later in more detail. Bought some almonds, organic almonds, so that's cool, and just tried making it. It was pretty simple. Like 1 cup of nuts to 1 cup of nuts to 3 cups of water or more, depending on how
watered down you want it.
Yeah. Blending it went good. Happy with the blender so far. It's my first time using it. Straining it turned into a disaster because I followed some tip on a blog. Okay, you go online, you look up these recipes, and I saw these blogs and stuff where they're sharing this almond milk hack, and they talk about you can use a French press to strain the nuts from your milk because you have to strain it after blending it to make your almond milk. So I said that looks really cool, you know, because the alternative, if you guys don't know, is a bag. It's like a cloth nut bag. You pour the whole mixture in there and you just squeeze it out. In the bag remains all the pulp, you know, the ground up nut, but you get the milk out. I didn't feel like doing that because I don't want to manhandle it and get it all, you know, just touching the bag and everything.
Just this whole thing is so weird.
It's supposed to be a serious conversation.
I know.
Anyway, I mean, it was dumb of me to skip the milk bag, but I bought a coffee French press off eBay. I said, this is cool, this is going to work, I don't have to touch. Anyway, so I poured the mix in there and I tried doing it. It was a total fail. This is like one of those Pinterest fails or something, where you follow something online because it's supposed to be the big hack.
And then when you try it, it's like a total fail.
And then you know the people who wrote it didn't actually try it. They just
assumed it works and made it look good.
Yeah. So anyway, I tried squeezing the milk down in it, and it didn't strain it at all. It just all blew past the filter and turned into a big mess. So now I have a jar of gritty almond milk. It's just full of almonds. So That'll be interesting in my cereal, but I mean, I don't have anything to strain it with. So my next thing is to buy a bag and just do it the right way until I can find an alternative method. Again, this is just starting. Everybody always asks us, how did you learn to do everything you can do, fixing houses? Like this, making mistakes, trying it out. Sometimes you got to jump in and just try things, and that's what I did with the milk. I managed the first step of making almond milk, so I'm happy about that. And now it's just about perfecting that until we're happy with it and it tastes good. I did taste it. It tasted bad, I would say, because it was really gritty, it was warm, and I'm not a fan of soaked almonds. I soaked them ahead of time. I don't like the flavor of soaked almonds, but they say to soak them to make them easier to blend. Anyway, I'll keep working on it. I thought I would share that because it was a new experience, and we always like sharing our new experiences with you guys. I'll perfect it, and someday, if I can ever make really good milk, I'll share it again and show you guys how we do it. So we are working on some things behind the scenes. We're trying to get prepared for some future projects and working on the barn, so things are a little crazy over here. I know some people have been requesting different videos and different topics. We just got to focus on certain things right now, but we're going to branch out and do other things in the future and do updates and everything else. Be patient with us, and we'll try to keep sharing our progress and show you what's going on. I'm going to try to get out there tomorrow and hopefully finish off the insulation, which is going to be super fast, which means that last wall and then the little pieces going in. I should be able to, as long as it's not too cold. It's been getting colder and colder out, so we'll see how that goes. And Ashley hasn't even been out there to see it. She sees it through the videos.
Yeah. I see it like the same way as the viewers.
Mm-hmm. So that's it. We're going to end it here. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon. And until next time, take care.
Bye.